but it didn't go to the third map. That would have been very interesting. But here against Vitality, they're confident in their pick, and they're going to try and make this A play work, and it's working well for them. 2 entries onto the A bomb site, and ZywOo tries to lock it down, but he doesn't get a single kill. Masuta rotating into the bomb site, but he hits the deck. Good kills from XMS, and it's all on Shox. And if he gets to save the Kevlar, he's also got a bit of extra money from getting the 1 kill with the USP as well. If he gets caught, then Apex could get all the information, and there it is, the flash from ZywOo, well timed, and Masuta has got the timing just right on the push through, and he plays it safe. He just gets the 1 kill and realizes, I've done my job here. In a 5v2, he doesn't need to overextend, he backs away. Navera is hunting him down though. Masuta's trapped in this corner. And if I'm Heretics right now, I'm just taking this fight. You need this kill. You need a way back in, but they're not going to find it. Masuta shuts it down.
Instead, grouping up in lobby, and they're going to have a tough time once they do move forward. Actually, here, one player dropping off the top of the hood. So they should know there's one more around, but checking up above still, it lets Apex go ahead and catch one. ZywOo on the bomb site with the op could also be in trouble with multiple players pushing him down, but so far that's not the case. Tagged up Maka, followed up on Lucky, and there was nothing lucky about that. It was indeed just the talent of ZywOo, as we know. They just have to join up and try and attempt this retake. Decent Molotov to force Navera out of the corner. Apex, he ends up actually stepping into it, unfortunately, so we get a 1G. But it's still a decent position overall for Vitality. The trades just continue going back and forth. Keo gets himself a double, and the nade combining with the spray from Maka is going to be there to finish off ZywOo. It doesn't put Heretics in a bad position by any means. As I say that though, Maka also going to be getting tagged down, and the lurk there from Kiyoshima around Garage is going to be caught by Shox. So that leaves the now 3 remaining players from Heretics, kind of similar to what we've seen in that previous round, just trying to bring it down through ramp and onto B. We've seen Masuta being, again, the man to fall. He does have Apex here to support this time, but he chooses the horrible time in there. Oh no, Shox should have this 1 free kill from behind. Yes, he opens the door, trying to jump back across though. Maka holding the angle. Yeah, that's just fantastic damage though being done. Initially the collateral, of course, by ZywOo, then being followed up on with only at this point Kiyoshima looking healthy on the T side, but the aggression up through ramp, they wanted to see if they could pull it back. Maka was somehow expecting it, did find Apex creeping up, but it is at least returned on by ZywOo, and Shox still kind of hanging around the CT spawn there, wasn't expected, so it's back to the 2-on-2 for now. It looks like they will go ahead and move down on towards that lower bomb site. Opening shot though again for ZywOo, and now Kiyoshima, he nearly got the timing to be able to creep out. Did pre-fire it though, so not actually going to be committing off the back of it anymore. Instead, slowing things down, and with very little time left, this isn't looking good for him. Yeah, ZywOo just gives up the bomb site, realizing that he doesn't want to die at this point. With so little time, if he can even just waste an extra few seconds, wait for Shox to get in position, then there's really absolutely zero that Keo can do. And even then, the kill just comes through. Yeah, and with a decent amount of time remaining to capitalize on it, but moving into hell, Shox up close. Will they clear it? Apparently not immediately. The trade at least being found by Navera, but not before he himself actually takes quite a bit of damage, so that's a little bit awkward. We see the bomb, I believe, being brought down in true secret at this point. Indeed, that is the case, so they're definitely looking to finish this on B. And Navera, he's been flanked out. There's already 1 player on towards the bomb site. This is going to be so difficult. Navera's gone, and it's just going to be those 2 players now having to focus from 1 position, which Apex, he does deal with. It's all on Maka. The scope, of course, being here. There's 7 seconds, and there's nothing that he can do about winning this round anymore, despite getting that kill. It may at least allow him to save, but he has to deal with RPK still. Oh, and goes down after time. That is heartbreaking.
No. Yeah, $200 in
Worst
the bank.
case scenario.
And now Heretics have got a tough task on their hands to overturn this 3v5.
And also, this is where it becomes really awkward because they can't really help each other out. Keo's over towards Secret on his own. Navera now, I was going to say, had at least 1 teammate with him, but Maka has been taken down. So trying to actually work together to make a play happen is going to be extremely difficult as ZywOo misses his shot. Okay, it looked like he was just about going to make it away. He did have help from the top of the hood, so at least it is going to be traded back on. It's really going to cost him too much, leaving it all on Keo. He tries to come back in from Secret and see if he could do anything about the 1-on-4, but it was...
Ooh, and ZywOo's got a kill to help them out as well. Rotate coming down now. Fight's also happening at Yard, where Apex has been waiting this entire time, and XMS gets caught on the rotate. Apex looking for more damage here. Fight's happening on both sides of the map, but Apex gets away with both kills, and that could make all the difference, because now Lucky and Maka are both trying to retake from the same position. Maka's scared of the smoke, which is costing even more time, and even with the defuse kit here, the time is so far against them. Heretics just have to get on that bomb right now. Lucky's on it. Maka's trying to defend him. Maka trying his best, but it's not going to happen. Vitality had way too many angles to cover the bomb there, and they keep on... Yeah, I still don't think I have much faith in the Bison in these sorts of rounds, but I think it did get buffed with its armor pen, so we'll wait and see. Apex is leading the way. What is that? That was an insane kill with the Bison onto the bomb site, running and gunning, and the quick A play works once again. Heretics can't stop it from happening, even with the guns.
Damn it, Hawking. Get a second PC, get everything you need for replays.
I wish I could. I wish I had that sort of money, Dean.
You wouldn't have had to ask me then what happens. We could have watched it back on the stream. Okay, right now the CT sure they're not fighting to win the round, but they are fighting to save over their weapons, and so far not going too poorly. An off shot being missed by Navira could give room for Masuda to push forward, but...
And now it's all about getting that bomb down, because Vitality have been delayed here, and Lucky is closing the distance. Finally finds the fight he was looking for, but it's still a 3v3, now a 3v2, because Lucky's moving towards the bomb site. Again, though, ZywOo's already got 2 kills on the round. You can't count any of these Vitality players out. ZywOo's getting up close to this smoke. There's a small gap to work with, but he's got to go through. Oh, he doesn't get the spray, but he's somehow still alive. This round is going ridiculous right now, but RPK can't land the shots through the smoke. He's trying to do so, desperately looking for kills here, and the lineup almost comes through, but XMS picks up the trade, and Heretics will finally stop the winning streak. Oh, he's got the AK as well. He's got the ability for the headshots, but he only gets 1 kill. RPK picks up the refrag, and Keo lets the man out, but makes sure to not let him too far before pulling the trigger. 2-man lead now for Heretics, and Shox is just going to fly up the vents. It's not going to work out too well for him, though, because Apex has already been dealt with, and Shox might just give up on it at this point. He was thinking overreact to those yard smokes just because of that last round where they lost B so easily. Get down Secret, and again, try and move on to this B bomb site.
That's exactly the goal. Navira is in place to try and hold it for them, but unfortunately only getting the 1 kill is going to be nowhere near enough in this position when they're already outnumbered severely in XMS. As he tries to push towards outside, he finds that RPK again is still lurking around this position, so he goes ahead and confirms, unless Heretics manage to pull back 5 in a row to force the overtime.
Yeah, I tweeted out before the game, Dean, that they'd won. Yeah, not the best position for them to be in. Not the best position for Lucky to be in, because I think he's about to be flanked. Okay, Lucky's sneaking on in. Maybe there's something he can do, but yeah, Shox is behind him the entire time. There's just no way Lucky's aware of that. Keo goes down, and as Lucky creeps on in, Shox finally finds the flank. 16-10 for Vitality. A very impressive comeback. A very, very impressive T side as well. They just kept on using and abusing that secret position. And with the 16-10 win here,
just given up the bomb site for now. The bomb is going to be planted. It's going to be that man advantage for Vitality as well. As Heretics, knowing that they've lost short, they're going to be sending pretty much everyone towards long.
This is not going to be a very easy retake, even with the kit. Lucky's already been dealt with. Maka with a nice shot, but Shox gets the trade pretty quickly. Both XMS and Navira are going to hit the ground.
Yeah, quite successfully, leaving the Mach 10 of Shox as well lurking right now on mid. You can see they're definitely cautious of this, and Lucky will go ahead and clear out the corner for them, thankfully. So they've gone ahead and at least brought themselves back into an advantageous position in terms of the manpower. But without a kit in play, and with the time already beginning to tick away a little bit, they're going to need to find an opening very, very quickly if they want to move forward. And you can see taking a bit of time to send Kiyoshima around towards the tunnels. Apex just peeks and finds one. But now it's all on ZywOo in on the bomb site. But as I said, with no kit in play, the time already ticking away. It's getting near impossible at this point. Kiyoshima just about finds the kill and actually does manage to make it over in time.
Ooh, there it is. I wasn't quite as confident as you, Dean.
No, maybe not. Oh, no! I thought he got it. I'm sorry I lied to you all. Double smokes going down to stop the boost from being possible, and with a flash going over, Maka completely blinded. That nade is just going to finish him off. There was nothing that he could do to try and avoid it. Caught blind in the smoke by a nade. The trade on towards B as well is going to confirm this round pretty much for Vitality already, as
they trade onto XMS, who's only able to get 1 kill as the B site anchor, and Keo whiffs that spray at the end there. Heretics unable to save all 3 of their guns, which they would have wanted, because the money now is not maybe good enough to get the full buy going, especially if Lucky goes down, which he... RPK moving in from short, but Navara could get this kill. There it is, gun dropped, gun recovered probably by Keo, an AK into his hands. XMS also has a rifle recovered, and the flank is about to come in. XMS gets 2 kills from behind, and now Masuta's got a 1v3 on his hands. Will decide to commit to the bomb plant. So he gets it down, but he's trapped on the site, and Keo...
And again, XMS is all alone. We've seen this a few times already. Ooh, nearly lined them up.
Yeah, good effort from XMS again on the B site anchor. He's really trying his best, but he's not able to get more than the 1 kill. Could help Heretics out here. Halftime bomb on the gun. They've got to go quick here. And Shox moves close. Spray is good onto both. And he turns around almost for the final frag. RPK steals it away. Man advantage for Vitality taken pretty cleanly here. Keo is stacked on long with his teammate. Lucky waiting in the wings, and Keo gets another kill. Good lineup here for Heretics, but Lucky's trapped in this corner, and Shox will hunt him down. So Vitality win out in the trades, and RPK gets another kill. Nevera just can't do anything about it. Apex wins the final fight.
You see Maka is still re-aggressing alongside Lucky, but at this point, you do see the T is all beginning to group up. That's the bomb being dropped. Maka finding the second, looking for more, but the quick scope is not quite on point. It is Lucky now who's left to recover, and with 1 being found for him, I was going to say that could be it, but I didn't realize Apex has already managed to creep up short, so that should give now Vitality the bomb site.
They got a couple of nades to cross. Ooh, the bomb taking its time, and Shox lands the shot, but he gets the Glock out, eventually finishing the job. And Apex on the site.
Be overwhelmed after only finding the 1 frag, leaving Keo now down on long as the bomb gets planted. Unable to really do anything, especially as ZywOo peeks in and catches him with the up. It's a 3-on-4 retake now for Heretics as again. It looks like they are not going to be able to do a lot in this gun round unless they have someone step up miraculously. And there it is, XMS and Lucky giving us some hope back for them as they move in. But it's the flank from Shox this time. Works out for at least 1 kill. And then ZywOo there to trade it out afterwards. Heretics, though, they want to try and get 1 final round to work with before they swap over to the T side. And that is actually a pretty decent start. Shox was dropping down, so they were clearly setting themselves up for what was a bit of a fake towards the A-bomb site, instead going in towards mid, hoping to have that player from the CT spawn to help. They did not as Shox went down, but it doesn't seem like they needed him.
Looking for a fight, but Vitality used some of their counter nades to slow it down even further. The time is ticking, and RPK can just sit in that position behind the smoke. Keo trying to move in. It's not going to happen for him. ZywOo gets both those kills at the end, and a 13-2 half for Vitality. Could be a quick one, because Vitality have a 13-2 lead, so this pistol is an absolute must-win for Heretics, and they've already lost the first man. Not the good start they were looking for. ZywOo's still going. He's got a second kill. Oh, RPK up close. Wow, Maka just absolutely shuts them down with the 3K, and Lucky also chiming in. They've got to get the bomb back, though, and Masuta's trying to lock this down. Low health on Maka. Oh, Masuta eventually gets the kill, but he's out of ammo. Goes back for the fight. Lucky continues to duel. They almost cost themselves there, but they get the round.
Shox is pushing up on short right now as well. He could have a chance to catch them off guard. Do they have a flash? They do indeed, I believe. Yes, ZywOo was going to throw it in. 2 of them are blind, but Maka, he'd been watching mid initially, so was ready to swing in, not blinded up to help out, gets the second. And when XMS finally recovers with his vision, he's able to go ahead and frag with the Mach 10 as well, so this one is done. Apex maybe can catch 1 more kill, which would be nice. Oh, and actually, XMS on the site with the bomb. Oh, I hear the scope. A bit unfortunate. Does hit the no-scope as well. I mean, they'd probably have everyone sweating with how much codependency there is between all the games that are going on right now. Oh, Masuda finds 3 on the Deagle. He is not sweating at all. Well, maybe with the amount of hard work he just put in, but it wasn't that difficult. Just spammed away on the Deagle. Yeah, I mean, 2 weapons being saved over, but Vitality off the back of a massive Deagle play from Masuda just won the round. That was all that was needed. They don't even pick up any more kills after. Okay, no, I jinxed it a little bit. RPK gets one with Keo. And finding up an opening towards that A-bomb site by taking down Shox is a big opportunity. Yeah, Keo he's able to find that lurker coming in behind on short. Masuda goes down. Now it's a 3-on-4 retake, but look at the amount of damage from those mollies. Nevera's already low. They catch 2 players crossing back on short. Lucky does what he can on the up. That's 2 kills. Apex, you didn't kill him. No. Being the one to try and open it up, did get flashed forward. RPK being blinded, playing around the smoke being caught. ZywOo pulls 1 back and is actually looking to continue playing aggressive around this area as well. He doesn't want to give this up. He's going to find Maka soon, and he does indeed find them with the shot. The kill going in his favor. A second for ZywOo as he is relentless with his aggression. Still going forward. It's not going to be expected. Looking for more, but eventually goes down. But obviously being a thorn in the side of Heretics as they're left in a 2-on-3.
Apex alongside his teammates to just hold this one down as Lucky again desperately looks for a way in. He's just not connecting, not a single shot landing, and finally Shocks.
Full focus on B. They're going to be going in through the smoke. There is a flash at least. The Taps though doing so much damage, eventually getting that kill on Lucky, and Apex here to help, going to go ahead and drop that bomb carrier, but there we go, 2 quick recoveries being found, but ZywOo is still here, playing from the door, fragging from the door as well, as it's all on Maka in a 1-on-3. Certainly being the standout player for Heretics, but this is probably a bit too much to ask of him.
There's a player behind him already. Maka just has no information here. He finally tries to plant the bomb, but Shocks is coming in, and he closes it out. 16-7 here on Dust 2, a 2-0 for Vitality, who will be advancing here in the road to Rio. And now we just need to figure out what all the other results